Hey guys, Joel here. Welcome back to an episode. So today, I could finally talk about this that I've been wanting to talk about for I'll say like pretty much a week now. Since last week, I want to talk about it. And it was an article I read and everything online. And I was thinking, I wonder if this is going to be a change now for Square Enix. Are they finally going to be going back to their roots with turn-based RPGs? Or are they going to continue with this action, high-flying bullshit that they change, that it's new, ideology or whatever to cater to these Western gamers now? Are they gonna finally go back? I don't know. But the article was talking about how I think it was somebody who interviewed somebody from Square Enix and was talking about that really popular game that everyone knows about. I know about it. My older brother has it and everything like that. Everyone talks so good about it, and it's Clair. How you say it? Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I'm just gonna call it Expedition 33 or whatever like that. I don't know why the long name, but a lot of people talking so good about it. Honestly, personally, I'm not interested in it or whatever like that. And a lot of people been talking about it. I even seen on one of my videos. Damn, which one was it? It was a few days ago. Cause somebody had mentioned it. Damn, what do you? Oh, it was on the Shadow Hearts 2 when I did the review of Shadow Hearts 2. And one guy had mentioned about how the devs should pick up the devs for Expedition 33 should pick up the Shadow Hearts series and make remakes or whatever like that and everything. And I told him honestly, I forgot what I said to him. I was like, I don't know how that would work. I mean, I like the devs. I think that I really appreciate them. I think what they're doing is something good because they're pretty much making turn-based games fun again, like great again, I should say, and everything like that. And I feel like because of that, more people now are going to make more turn-based RPGs, and also people from the before, like Square Enix, is finally going to go back to their roots and make some good turn-based games as well. So I do like that with the devs. I think they're a French-based company or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. I think I read something about that. That there was a French company. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I think so. But I like what they're doing. I do like that, and I do appreciate the devs for that. They're pretty much like me, like something I wish I can do, but I don't really know much about 3D coding and all that stuff. I'm more focused on 2D. Well, I haven't even done it in so many years, so I probably forgot that shit now. But they pretty much did something what I want to do. Pretty much annoyed with what's going on with the gaming industry and everything. I was messing my word with that. And they want to make JRPGs great again, make RPGs in general good again, everything like that. Bring back the turn-based, bring back all the traditional, great things in RPGs that we used to have back then growing up. And they did that. So I do appreciate them for that and everything like that. I applaud them for that. I think they're doing a great job. And I think, like I said, I feel like that's gonna open the door for more people, more indie devs, or AAA devs, AA, whatever you want to call it, to make more turn-based RPGs, and people who used to that switched or changed their ways or whatever, like Square Enix, will come back to the table and start making some turn-based games as well. So yeah, because what's it? Real quick about the game, because I didn't really talk about why I didn't like it. But I mean, it looks good and everything, but I don't really like games like that. I don't know. I don't really like the style of it or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's just too real for me. I don't know. I'm probably sound weird, but too realistic. It's kind of the same thing with that new GTA 6. I don't like games looking like that, because if you think about it, if you want a game to be so realistic as if you're playing a damn movie, just go outside. That's just how I see it. I don't want to play a game like that. This is not for me. And that game, it just looks, that Expedition 33 game is just, I don't know, I'm not too big on how it looks. It's just, it's just me, I know it looks like a good game and everything, but it's not something I'm interested in. And even if I was interested in it, I don't have any consoles to play it on anyways, So yeah, my PC definitely can't run that shit. And I'm not getting any of these current gen consoles, honestly. And what's it? I don't think I mentioned that, did I? Yeah, that I'm skipping out on this generation. I'm not interested in. You guys already should know. I'm not interested in PS5. I'm not interested in Xbox Series, and that's it. Switch was the only one. I wouldn't really call it. I guess you could still say current gen anyway, but I'm not interested in anything. I'll see what maybe the next generation will have to offer. But yeah, but it's not looking good anyways for games. But like I said, I don't know. It's just, I'm not really interested in it. I just don't really like the look of it. But it's just me. I'm glad that they made a great game. They has some huge success with it, and I'm glad a lot of you guys like the game too. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have played that game and enjoy it, and that's great. You know, I'm happy with what they're doing, but I'm just not really interested in, honestly, to be honest. Um, I don't know. It's just I'm not interested. That's all I gotta say, you know. And the guy who talked to one of those Square Enix people from one of those people from the Square Enix studio or whatever like that, saying, you know, like they're aware of the success and everything like that. It seemed like they were saying that they looking at it, like I guess like considering it or whatever like that for the future games. And I think also with the Final Fantasy series, so it looks like they might be doing turn-based for the next Final Fantasy. That's what it looks like and everything like that. Because I've heard the last one, 16, wasn't the best. I've looked at it. I looked at the gameplay. I wasn't a fan of it. Didn't like how it looked. I didn't like that it was an action-based game, because that's not what Final Fantasy is. You know, in my opinion, I feel like if a series you started out with, you know, years ago and everything like that, way before a lot of these, you know, like fans, I would say the series now, the Final Fantasies now that they like action based, way before they were born. You know, I feel like you should just keep it the way it is. That's just my opinion on it, stuff like that. It's the same thing with Resident Evil. I don't like the changes and everything like that. I kind of was thinking maybe to do a video talking about that new Resident Evil coming out called Requiem, whatever like that. And I'm not a fan. You know, I'm not a fan of it. I don't see that as Resident Evil games. I just see that as pretty much, you know, those horror games that you see on Steam, you know, playing those first person horror games you see on Steam and everything. Even though I think I heard that you can play that one in third person, but still, you know, like I don't see it as Resident Evil anymore. I just see it as something else now. It's a whole new genre. That's what I see. It's just a Resident Evil name slapped on it, you know, to make money off that shit. But back to with Final Fantasy, with Final Fantasy 16 and everything like that. Like I believe that should have just been another turn based. I don't know why they decided to go this format with the action based. You know, they're switching their business around or whatever like that, pretty much, and their whole, like, you know, ideologies and everything like that, and want to appeal more to these wrestling gamers, and I don't like it and everything like that. But even if even if Final Fantasy 16 was turn based, I still was interested in it. I don't like the look of it. I wasn't a fan of it. From what I've seen, I never played it, of course, but I mean, you know, like from what I've seen, everything like that, and it's not Final Fantasy to me, you know, it's not Final Fantasy to me. You know, I just miss the old one and stuff like that, and like, you guys already know me, like, I'm really old school, whatever like that, so, and I don't like much changes unless it's done right or whatever like that, and I feel like that series, you know, it needs a whole, like, it needs a big change. It needs to pretty much like a whole overhaul of it, like they need to overvamp the whole shit, I should say, and everything like that, you know, because it's not the same anymore, you know. Like I said, just the same thing with the Resident Evil series. Like, it's not Resident Evil no more to me. With this, not Final Fantasy no more to me, you know. But yeah, I mean, maybe because of this, with the success of Expedition 33, you know, and making these turn-based games great again, maybe they might change their ways and make the future Final Fantasy games turn-based again, or whatever else games. I don't know, you know. I mean, the thing is, with Square Enix, I keep forgetting that there's other games as well that they do have, like other IPs they have, you know, that are turn-based, that are more like traditional traditional JRPGs that I remember growing up, like Octopath Traveler. I was messed up on that, you know, for one example right there. I think they also they recently remade Dragon Quest 3, I think it was. I think I was interested at the time, but it was on the PS4. I mean, I could get on the Switch now because I have the Switch now, but I'm not really interested in it. And what else they did? That was a game called Live Alive. I remember I played a demo of that one. I didn't like it. Octopath Traveler 2, I played a demo on here. I didn't like it. The only one I'm interested in, to be honest, from Square Enix is this Triangle Strategy and everything like that. That game, I can finally get it now because it's on the Switch. I mean, I had the Switch and everything, so I can finally get it. That's the only game I'm interested in from them, honestly. But other than that, all the other games I'm not interested in. Like, I don't really like that whole 2D, 3D shit. I'm not a fan of it, honestly. And I like a lot of these games, you know, a lot of these games they're remaking or whatever like that, they're starting to go that route, and I don't like it. It's just, I hate it. You know, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good with the 2D characters and it's like 3D, you know, like the world, and I don't like that shit. I don't like it. But yeah, it's the same thing with the Star Ocean. With the Star Ocean, what's it called? Star Ocean second story. I mean, I forgot how they did the right name they called it, whatever like that. I don't like the look of it, honestly. I prefer just playing the one on the PS1 and everything like that. But yeah, but I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of it at all. I don't like that style, honestly. And I don't know. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. A lot of people say good things about Octopath Traveler, and I played it. I didn't like it. You know, it's like, it's okay, but it's not for me. You know. But I don't know. I don't know what else games the future games they're coming out with, but a lot of the games they've been coming out with is not good. Square Enix, so yeah, a lot of them flopped, whatever like that. So yeah, so I don't know. That's all I got to say with them. But like I said, maybe because with these devs and their success with this game, we can finally get Square Enix to make great games again, and everything like that. Go back to your damn, your roots or whatever like that. Make some good, strategy. I mean, not good strategy, but well, strategy as well. Like some good strategy RPGs as well. But like make some good traditional turn-based games or whatever like that. That's what I want to see, and everything. And so far it probably doesn't seem to be that way because with that Final Fantasy Tactics remastered they coming out with, I don't like the changes at all. Like they changed a lot of stuff in it, and I'm not happy with that. So yeah, and I think I heard also they censor some things with the dialogue, which I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because it was a game based about religion and shit like that. So I wasn't surprised with that, but I'm not interested in it and everything like that. Like I said in my previous video when I did my pickups, I was talking about it and everything. But I don't know. Will they change? They seem like they might. I mean, that's what it seemed like from what they said in the article. But we'll see. We'll see. But if anything, maybe I can find the right article and I can just link it down below and everything for you guys to see and everything. But I do like that with these devs, with their game, this huge success for Expedition 33, we might be getting a lot more good turn-based games, coming out and stuff like that. I mean, I know there's a lot that are really good. There's like ones like new ones that recently came out and some upcoming ones. But a lot of the ones that I've been seeing in articles are only on Steam. So I'm like, come on, like what about the console? But yeah, so that's that. And yeah. So that's pretty much all what I wanted to talk about with that and everything like that, And it looks like maybe, they're gonna finally be making some good turn-based games again like they used to back then. I don't know, maybe they might because of the success with this game and everything, and they see that it's still a big thing. They see there's a big market for that. There's still fans out there that loves turn-based games and stuff like that. So they might change. They might go back to their roots. I don't know. If not, will we see more of these type of games? I definitely believe so. But the only problem, like I said, is probably gonna be mostly on Steam, which I don't like. But yeah, so that's what I was wanting to talk about, since like last week or whatever like that. There's still a lot of more things I want to talk about, but gotta save that for another time and everything like that. But yeah, but let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what you guys think of it and everything like that. Do you guys still like Square Enix? So you guys agree with me on that or what, or whatever like that, and what's going on out their business practice and everything like that now when it comes to like, changing all their games, changing the way they make their games and not being more traditional and turn-based with them. What do you guys think with Expedition 33? And also what you think about any future studios out there coming out with turn-based games, and everything like that, because I think it's a good thing. Like I said, I think they're doing a good thing and everything, and I do like the devs for that. I think they're a good studio. They have a good game. It's just I'm not interested in it, but I'm sure it's a good game. Sure it's a great game, I should say, But yeah, so let me know in the comment section below and all that good stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I'll see you guys next time for another one. Take care.